Names starting it off. The names coming in here. He has Root Riders. Up with his RC walk. Alright, it's a little bit of a CC pool. There's a Lava Hound in there. Came out. Taking out the Revenge Tower. Alright, recalls the RC. You see the arrow and the backpack go through now. Waking out the core. There applies the Dragon Duke. There goes the arrow. Very beautiful value there. Alright, the Dragon Duke working at 12. Here comes in the troops at 8:30. This round has the Queen up there working with Dragon Duke. That new siege is pretty cool, huh? Call it the Heli Siege, right? I know it's called, what is it called, the Wagon or something? Alright, Town Hall's gonna drop right here with the Dragon Duke. We're headed down now towards 6 o'clock. Alright, does have a monolith there. Still has the RC ability to use. Fizzle them out here. It will be defense. We'll see what percentage you can end up with. RC goes down. Has a Super Yeti. Warden. Yeti's down. Warden goes down. Has this Archer over here. Looks like it'll be a 79% 2-star. Nice try. His army will get in the next hit. There goes the Dragon Duke flying straight across. I love that animation and the arrow right after. Nice. Alright. The siege down here at 6 o'clock with the king. I think it's the king. Dragon Duke over on the right side. That's not the king. Alright. Here comes in the troops. Flying right into the town hall compartment here. Some of the troops are headed up too, up to 9 o'clock. Kind of split off a little bit. That's 2 packs of troops basically. Alright, Monolith goes down. The Inferno Dragons do take out the town hall. They're headed up now. Buys the Dragon Duke over at 130. Drop an overgrowth. Hey, coming into the Revenge Tower now. Drop the totem for it. Got one more totem to use. Dropped it again for the Revenge Tower. It's looking pretty strong. Oh yeah, especially with the Minion Prince ability there. Yeah, he's got this. Definitely has some rocket loons to help support, take out some of those outside defenses as well. Pretty sure he has this. Super Wizard finally goes down. Took 4 of those rocket loons. All right. Nice fast attack too. Didn't even break 2 minutes. All right, there you go. There's his army comp. We'll get into the next hit. Alright, setting up some nice pathing here. Goes the ability, has the haste pile. Let's see, does go down. There you go, spawning right here between 1 and 2 o'clock. Drop a couple of Infernos down south at 3. Brings in the Dragon Duke, finds a tornado right there at the Town Hall. The long shot does lock onto the Dragon Duke. Warden goes to ability. Does have an overgrowth to use. Dragon Duke does finally secure the Town Hall. Drop the Skelly there for the monolith, but it's not locked onto the Skelly, it's locked onto a Dragon Rider. Mini Prince goes after the monolith there. Alright. Does have a freeze left for the Revenge Tower when it comes out of the overgrowth. Dragon Duke goes up north. There we go, the Revenge Tower is open. Comes out of the overgrowth, he does freeze it and gets the monolith as well. Nice. Inferno Tower, excuse me. Alright, this is looking pretty strong. Dragon Duke, 48 seconds. Has a lot of troops down here, a lot of Inferno Dragons. Does he have enough to get the rest of the base? It's gonna be close. Yep, he's got it. Nice attack. Start out with a 6-pack. Alright, Kai's going in on Van here. He's coming in with Dragon Riders, Inferno Dragons as well. Let's see. Dragon Duke has the basic equipment on him. Alright, starting off with the RC Walk. The haste file. Cleaning out this whole corner. Going in the fire spitter now. Doesn't quite get that. Alright, here comes the Dragon Duke in at 5:30. Couple Inferno Dragons at 9. Drop a couple Rockaloons. Here comes the troop straight into the Town Hall compartment. Drop that new heli siege. Drops a totem there behind the Town Hall. Nice. Town Hall's gonna get secured early. Finds a tornado trap. Dragon Duke is getting hit by that Revenge Tower now. And right here. Warden goes to ability. Get both books on him. He does have an Inferno Dragon working down south. Along with some minions. Alright, coming into where the Revenge Tower is now. The siege is. By the Dragon Duke. Does have a freeze. Tries to freeze the Revenge Tower. Dragon Duke does go down though. Looking like this is going to be a defense. We'll see what percentage you can end up with. So, the Minion Prince ability here, he's waiting to get him to turn towards that Revenge Tower. Yeah. He had to shoot it and just went the wrong way, unfortunately. The Revenge Tower is nasty on the end. You almost need to always save like at least a totem or a freeze for it at the end. Ends up with a 79% 2-star. Heck of a try. We'll get in the next stack. Alright, costs come in with Dragon Riders and Inferno Dragons. Turn around for the walk. He does have the haste file on her. Going right towards this monolith. Always nice to get the monolith out of the way. The ability takes out the defensive minion prints. Monolith goes down. Work on this fire spitter. And she does get that multi-archer tower. Nice. Alright. Alright, flying in right here towards this revenge tower compartment. The heli wagon, or whatever that thing's called, that siege looks so cool to me. I like it. Here we go, goes the warden ability. Finds a tornado trap. Revenge tower does go down. That logger's thrown those logs right at those troops. Let's see if he distracts it at all. Totem, yeah, he throws the totem now. So now the logs are going the other way. Good. I got some Inferno Dragons take down the logger. We're going to fly in to get the town hall next. Troops flying around. Drop the Dragon Duke up at 12 o'clock. Ooh, it took a whole bunch of Seeking Air Mines there. Goes the ability, stuns everything in that area. Does have a couple of freezes. Drops an overgrowth. Looking pretty strong. See if he has enough to get through the rest of the space. I think he does. Looks like he has a lot of troops up, and he still has spell support as well. Good, so overgrowth should be wearing off here. Perfect timing. Alright, freezes the Inferno Tower. Yeah, he's got this. Nice attack. Alright. Very nice. Here's his army composition. We'll get in the next round attacks here. Got Dame here running a base. This looks like a ghost base. I'm pretty sure it is. Alright. Man, he has a lot of balloons here, huh? Let's do a little Lalo action almost. Alright, Duke flies across. He's going into this revenge tower. Once you get it down, you revive with the Phoenix, but there's a lot of traps there. I don't know. Flying in some balloons here with the siege up top. 10 o'clock. Revenge tower did go down. These troops are going to activate the Giga Bomb. It goes off. Weakens a lot of those balloons. So that's 16 balloons. Warden goes to ability. Warden has the life gem on him with the Eternal Tome. Drops an overgrowth behind the town hall. Alright, revives the dragon, or the Dragon Duke's working at 5 o'clock. Alright, they're onto the town hall now. Some balloons with a haste right there. Takes out that geared up archer tower up top. Like it's going to fall a little short. Interesting attack though. You don't see that every day. A little additional percentage here with this archer. I think that's it. Ends up with a 72% 2-star. Heck of a try. Here we go. Fireball. Nice. Gets that fire spitter compartment. Doesn't have to worry about that Giga Bomb now with his troops. Alright, drops a flame clinger in. Has a furnace helping the warden as well. Working on this defensive Dragon Duke. Dropped a headhunter in to help out. Alright, defensive Dragon Duke is down. Alright, here comes in the throwers, pulling the warden. Wrap around towards this town hall at 3 o'clock. And for that flame cleaner, looks like it's going to get a lot of value down here. Alright, has the logger there throwing logs at him. Does he throw a totem down? Alright, troops are headed in, take down the town hall. Coming up to this geared up cannon right. Taking down the logger now. Also the monolith up that way. He's helping out as well. Working on the monolith and that fire spitter. Got the Dragon Duke going in here towards the Revenge Tower. King was up at 12. Stocking some super minions out of that siege. Looking pretty strong here. Does have a freeze, another totem, and invis to use. Dragon Duke's taking out these infernos that were in the core. Nice. Still has a freeze and a totem. Oh yeah. Duke goes the ability there, stuns everything in that area. Nice. Drop the totem in. Drop the freeze. And this will be a 3-star. Nice attack. Let's see. Does have a fireball in the warden. Dragon Duke has original equipment. Starting out right here. All right, here comes the fireball. Lands right where that fire spitter is. Takes it out. Nice. Did not get the Revenge Tower, though. Pretty weak. I don't think it's getting healed up, right? Yeah, no. It's just hanging on by a thread here. Work on defensive Dragon Duke. All right. Does pull the Warden here with the Queen. All right, here comes in the throwers. We're going to way around here. Did drop a totem in there for the long shot. Queen's working on the long shot now. All right, drop the Dragon Duke. Got that Revenge Tower out of the way. Got the King working with them. All right, Queen's going to secure the town hall. All the stores are heading up north towards this monolith compartment. Dragon Duke's still alive down here, taking out some Teslas. Coming up here to the scatter shot. All right, they're dealing with the CC now. Got witches in the CC. Witches really hang up these throwers. Good thing he has a poison there for him. Witches go down. They'll have to deal with these skeletons a little bit and get into this monolith quickly. Dragon Duke still hanging on. Has a revive for the Dragon Duke. Still has the Dragon Duke ability. These throwers need to take out this monolith. The Warden did go down. He can revive the Warden. And he's going to hold on for the Dragon Duke. He does revive the Warden here. Going to take out this scatter shot. Got the totem to use. Pretty much looking like this is going to be a 3-star to me. He has the time. He's down to 25 seconds. Let's get through a couple walls here. Let's have some troops taking out those buildings up top. Alright, throwers get through that wall. They're coming around. Drop the totem in there. Needs to get that ricochet cannon down to 6 seconds. Can he get this ricochet cannon? Oh, the warden's helping with the wall. I think it's going to be a 99. Oh, how unfortunate. 99% 2-star. Got the basic equipment on the Dragon Duke. Coming out with Inferno Dragons and Dragon Riders. Putting up right down here at 630. RCs, take out some of those buildings. Turn to Tesla. Cut off on the monolith maybe. Get some monolith down, nice. Work on this. Alright, goes in. I think that's all she'll get right there. Drops a baby dragon in behind. She did get revived by the Phoenix. I had a rocket balloon over here with the invis. There's Dragon Duke. Here comes the troops flying in right towards this town hall. Alright, does poison the CC. Lots of traps in this town hall compartment. Did get the town hall down. Dragon Duke's headed up towards 11 o'clock, getting low on health. Probably a good ability right here. Stuns all that area. Alright. And this fire spitter compartment. No dragon's gonna take down that fire spitter, nice. Drops the totem for that expo and the multi-archer tower. Freezes the multi-archer tower and the air defense. Pretty strong. Let's find a tornado trap. Does multi go down? Does Inferno Dragon? Oh, it has a super dragon coming here. Yeah, I think he has enough to get this. Plenty of time. Yeah, he's got it. There we go. Ends up with the 3-star. Here you go. We got Team Elektros going in with their last hits. They just see 1 star right here in a little percentage. Or I actually think they have a percent lead. Oh, they don't have a percent lead, so they need to get 2 stars here. Safety. All right. Come in with E-Drags. There's Warden over here setting a funnel. Nice fireball. Recalls the Warden. Alright, drop the E-Drag at 3. Flying the rest in between 3 and 4 o'clock. We go fly right into this town hall. Drop a totem down there for the logger. Drop another totem in here for the defending heroes. And that air defense. As the E-Drag that goes over to the logger. Alright, so you can secure this town hall nice and early. Drop in the heli siege. Alright, with that the town hall goes down. Needs 2% more right here to secure the war. And he gets it. Right there, Team Elektros took out Carrie Esports in the Mango Cup here, but this is double elimination. I believe that Carrie Esports is in the lead, so there'll be another war directly after this. Ends up with a 61% 2-star, but you can see right there, they took this war. With the stars, 13 to 12, there's a percentage. Look at all the rest of the hit stats here. If you like this content, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Have a great day. Peace out.